Okay, so today we are going to talk about the element of space. We have watched the video and we understand that space is the empty or open area between, above, below, and within objects. Space can also show the illusion of depth on our 2D flat picture plane, like a flat sheet of paper. Space could also be positive and negative. And what this means is here we have a nice balance of positive space. The positive space in this picture is where the tree and the land is. It's taking up the space. That's what your positive space is. It takes it up. The negative space is the space around the image, the main subject matter. All of these little nooks and crannies are negative space. This image has mostly negative space here. The positive space is very, very little in this plane. When we look at this image, we see mostly positive space. The positive space is taking up most of this image. So that's how we're going to write the word space today. So we're first going to start out with making our bubble letters. Now, if I look at space, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters, okay? So since that is an odd number, and I've only got 2 flaps, and 2 is an even number, we are going to split the word at the A and have half of the A on one flap and half of the A on the other flap. So when we start writing today, I'm first going to make sure that I place my A in the center of my book, okay? Then I can come over here and write my C and E. You notice how light I'm writing. Then I can come back and write my P and my S. Okay? So now it's time to make these bubbled. I've got my word written, so now I can go back and outline them however I want to. I'm going to make these just a little bit thinner than what I've made before. So I might actually use some of my original line for writing the word space. Okay. I'm just keeping that P that I wrote and just making it thicker. My A. And you see, all I'm doing is making this a little bit thicker. I'm going to use the point today and a point and finish this off right there. C's. Get a little tricky because you need to bring that down a little bit. Going pretty slow because my pencil is pretty tiny. So I didn't do much outlining today, but rather I used my written word as a guide. Now I'm going to make my E. Okay, and now I'm going to outline my letters with my black pen. A black pen that doesn't want to work, that's for sure. I have to get a different pen. Still having pen trouble. And you can see that I keep turning my paper a little bit. That helps me keep nice straight lines, okay? Rather than trying to draw a different direction than what I'm used to, if you turn the paper, that helps you. I also really like to have some padding paper for me. I don't like writing on a hard surface. I like a softer surface. You might want to try that. When we shade, I really like padding paper, especially on my tables because my tables are beat up pretty bad. Okay, there we go. I've got it traced. So now what I'm going to do is go back and erase all of my pencil marks in here. And then I can touch up any pen marks that I have a little bit of a mess up on. So what we're going to do is choose a color, any color will do, and make positive and negative space. Okay, kind of switch it up a little bit. So on this side, I am going to color in the background and leave my words white, just outlined. Okay. Do you see how I flipped my book open on my scrap paper so that I can get the edges and not color on the inside of my book? Okay, little trick. Okay, almost done here. Feel free to fast forward. Don't forget the A inside there. We'll get you. Okay, so I've got the background colored in there. Now on this side of the center, I'm going to color in just the letters. Oh, I'm trying to hurry and I got out of the lines, little stinker. I'm gonna have to use that whiteout that I don't love. What is that? I always tell you, don't rush your artwork. Do it slow and do it right. And here I am rushing, doing it fast and making a mess. Okay, take my own advice. I need to. All right, so this is how space should look on your book. You can see that my subject is the word space. However, my positive space on this left hand is white, where my positive space on the right side is purple. So my positive space didn't change. I just changed the color of my positive space. But this is a way that you can create some very cool effects with your artwork, the element of space.